I feel a lot of optimism about childhood cancers. Children are very resilient and they can handle chemotherapy and other types of therapy better than adults.
I feel a lot of excitement when I discovered the new knowledge. I like to try to understand why some patients do well with the treatment and why some other children do not do well.
The pace of new ideas for treating cancer is accelerating. I really feel that we will have some remarkable advances. Some types of childhood leukemia have shown up to 90% cure rates now.
New knowledge is coming so fast, it seems to me now that what appears to be difficult to understand will be easy to explain in just 5-10 years from now. I cannot imagine any other subspecialty in pediatrics that is more exciting and rewarding than this one, and that's because of the treatment results.
There are many forms of cancer. Almost any normal cell can become cancerous. The focus of cancer research now is on the ones that do not respond well to standard chemotherapy, and that's where we need to understand the biology of the cancer cells so we can understand how the cell is growing out of control.
One very important concern that all pediatric oncologists have is that to minimize the side effects of the therapy. Throughout the years, I have seen more of patients being able to complete their education, have a profession, and have a family. And that because of therapy that was successful, yet perhaps less toxic than the ones we were given in the past.
Normal cells have very regulated, strictly controlled growth. So something has happened to that normal cell to lose that regulation. Think of it as the brakes. The brakes on cell control have failed. This work on understanding genetic changes took place over a 20, 30-year period, and it's still ongoing. We still do not know all the genes that are involved in turning a normal cell into a cancer cell. But we can say that for some types of cancer, we know 90% of the genetic changes. There are various ways that are being tested, and some of them are in clinical trials right now for turning off genes. This all gets back to the fact that it takes years and decades to get this kind of information.
I have seen that cure funding has been fundamental to push research within our division.
At the beginning, CURE was a group of parents, and their children were our patients. These parents wanted to do all they could to cure cancer. They were willing to put the time into it. They saw the need. Cancer is a major pediatric illness. It is the second leading cause of death in children after accidents. Without cure, we would have been faced at times with having to cut back our research, maybe to let trained people go. You can't stop in the middle of a research project, put it on hold, and you can't afford to lose good people. When I think about cure, I think about the parents who put so much effort into helping find better treatments. We in the medical and research community are trying to find, hopefully, cures for cancer, but those parents who overcame a personal loss I feel, have really triumphed over cancer in a different way. They're my heroes. We are going to fight this.
I have the pictures of many of my patients there in my gallery that I have it at home. I still remember the names of virtually all of them, and perhaps I tend to remember most the difficult ones because I learned from them that there are no diseases but patients. I'm still getting letters from some of them telling me where they are and how many children they have. And that's something, an experience that has no price. It's invaluable.